Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. And a couple days ago, when we shot my friend Darin's Porsche RSR replica, we got so damn excited about what we were about to shoot that we completely forgot to do this, which was to shoot an intro. So I don't know what else to say except for I'm stoked about having shot that car, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out right now. So hold on, because here we go, man. All right, you guys, this is my buddy Darin. You've seen him on one episode before. We shot his GT2 RS when he first took delivery of it. This being a completely different kind of Porsche, but nonetheless, we're gonna dig into your RSR today.
Yeah.
We just shot my brother's. They're both 1973 RSR tribute cars, but they're very different cars. His is pretty radically built, but everything I was reading about this, there's a lot more going on in this car.
This is specifically built for the track. There's 1,000 hours in the tub. It's fully caged. It's got the really beefy turbo rear control arms.
And the motor in it is
it's a 3-liter short stroke bored out to a 3.4.
Right.
And it has titanium connecting rods and dual plugs, and you know, it was a lot of money. I think 40 grand in the motor on this car. So
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's making, I was reading, it's making around 300 horsepower.
300 of the tires. Yeah.
Oh, it's at the tires it's making 300.
Originally, I went out and bought a 3.6 Vario-Ram out of a 97.
Which is the motor that's in my brother's car.
And everyone told me keep this motor, and I got it dialed in.
Yeah.
I was going to maybe put EFI on it, but I think I'm just going to stick with the carburetors. They're fun. They have that wah-wah sound that carburetors have, and it really is a hell of a lot of fun to drive. And when you feel the horsepower come on in the later RPMs, it screams.
Yeah, yeah.
And it has a neat sound to it.
And you're what, 8,500 red line somewhere around there?
Yeah, right in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Besides all the mechanical sound you get from the motor, but the straight cut.
Yeah, it's a real whine you
get
from those straight cut timing gears.
Yes.
It's really neat, very visceral, raw. People don't understand about these cars. If you decelerate in a turn, you're going to end up on the other side of the road or off the cliff. So it's counterintuitive. You got to be on the gas going through the turn and kind of rear steering it.
Yep. Were the brakes also off the? You said the brakes come off the 930 turbo, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. And then it's running 16-inch wheels, and it's all to lighten the car. It's all fiberglass, isn't it?
All the doors are fiberglass. The hood is Kevlar. I don't know why they ran Kevlar versus carbon fiber, but apparently that's a material that they go with. They're RSR flares. The rear tail is fiberglass.
Right. And
then your protection really is the cage around you, because you don't. The door's not going to do much.
But by doing all the glass stuff, you've lightened it up to what is it?
It's Lexar.
2,100 pounds-ish?
2,100 pounds, which is lighter than, I think that a real RSR was coming in around 1,800 or 1,900 pounds.
Right.
But this is fully caged, so obviously it's a full chromoly cage, so that adds some weight to the car.
And all the windows, other than your front glass, everything else is Lexan, right?
Yeah.
It's all
Lexan, yeah. And I have a full fuel cell in here. I think it's 28 gallons.
I was reading that. It said 27 gallon fuel cell, which is, I mean, dude, that's massive.
Yeah, I never fill it up because I feel like it'll impact the handling. You know?
Well, and why would you, when do you need that much fuel, honestly?
You don't.
But that shows that it was built for track.
Exactly.
So you can get, you don't have more time on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I just think it's beautiful. I love the color they did on this. I think the purple, it's funny because my brother's is the Viper green, which is a great green. Don't hate me, Eric. If you watch this, you probably won't watch this, but I kind of like this color better. I like also that it's a different setup, but similar to my brother's in that that's how we get our window.
It's all about weight savings on these.
Right, which is a massive savings. I mean, you've just lost all the mechanism inside. You've lost the glass. You know, the other thing here that I remember this from looking at this car before is different from my brother's. What I like is they went with a traditional 70s pedal setup.
Yeah.
I like that you've got race pedals.
Oh yeah, this is good, perfect to heel toe in. And
absolutely.
The RSRs are race cars, but Your brother's is a street car. This is more built specifically for the track. I mean, there's thousands of hours in this car, you know? Yeah. And if you look at it like really close, it's not perfect like some of the other cars. It's really a purpose-built race car.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see through the fiberglass, you could see like little rivets and, you know, you could see little imperfections in it, which drove me crazy at first. And then the real purist Porsche guys go, don't change a fucking thing, including the motor. So I'm sitting with this 3.6 motor, which I'll just keep because they're not going to make those anymore. It's a loss of it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot we could talk about, but I tell you what, we could do the rest of the talking while we're driving. Sure. I think we should go for,
let's do it.
I think we should go for a little putt around the neighborhood. Cool.
He said it had 300 on the video, but I think it's about a 280 engine unless it was modified, you know?
I think his is making 300-ish at the
I wonder what they
crank.
did. I wonder, yeah, maybe.
At the crank. You're making 300 at the wheel.
Yeah.
You can't help yourself. It's funny, it's neat to be in this car so close after having been in his car, just to understand the real difference. I think his car is more built to be a really great street car. Yeah. You can tell this is set up to go
on
to the track.
This is exactly what it is.
Yep. It's all 930 suspension.
It's all 930. Brakes, yeah, the rear control arms are 930. It has GT3 components. It has, you know, it's a race car. Whatever they thought would be the best.
Yep. Nice. God, that sound is so great. Right?
I
love that whine whenever, if it comes from a supercharger, it comes from straight cut gears.
Yeah, exactly.
I love like that sound. Well, I love how it just keeps revving and revving and revving.
Keeps fucking going.
This thing pulls good, dude. Yeah. I mean, the little bit I got to drive it a couple days ago when you were over gave me a sense of, like, go straight to the canyons and have fun.
Oh, no, it is so much fun in the canyon. And the size of these 911s, the 70s cars, they're so big now. If you see it next to some of the more modern 911s,
dramatically different size.
And if you look at it next to this,
one of those eras,
a 73 long,
and this is even that much smaller.
The long hoods are even tinier. It's crazy. Like my GT2.
Well, look at how close we are together here. But like in the modern day Porsche, we're not going to be on top of each other like this. All right, you guys, that is it for our shoot with my friend Darin and his wonderful 1973 Porsche RSR tribute car. Just love the setup of this one. A lot of fun doing a couple of these within the last week. My brother's green one that we showed you guys last week, now this one. Both very different, I gotta admit, completely different cars, every bit Porsche. This one is more track purpose. You can tell my brother's is a bit more of a street car. Both wonderful. Can't wait to take both of them up to the canyon and shoot them and drive them together. Gonna be fun, so stay tuned for that one. And that's it for today, so thanks for hanging and watching and supporting what we're up to. I truly do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. All right, man, later.